Hello my friends, today we are going to be playing the reversed version of Haven's Fall on Ultra Brutal. I forgot to look at what the difficulty modifier gives. Whoops. So we are playing on a special version of it. Not the normal version, but instead a version given to me by Mindhawk. You can see that I'm playing in the editor. This mission's challenge is Protoss Fleet. Raynor asks Lendis for help and the colonists are hiring mercenaries. So this version was made by Mindhawk just yesterday, and it is an updated version to the Ultra Brutal. The problem with Ultra Brutal before is that it actively punished you from playing the objectives, and the objectively correct way to play it was to turtle at home with spines, spores, and queens forever. And that's pretty bad, like until you max out and then just mass Corsairs, or not Corsairs, mass Scourge forever. It was kind of a bad idea. This version no longer allows you to build spines and spores and forces you to play the objective or you will die. We're doing a little bit of alpha testing for him effectively, which I think is going to be pretty cool. We will see exactly how it goes. So from what I've been told, we have to focus on those objectives really, really hard.
The ship wearing a suit. Last thing I need is more people getting infested.
I'll just listen to this.
They infest Marines too, brother.
My orders still stand. Shouldn't be a problem for you though, Titus.
So the way that the mission works is, oh goodness, we get wrecked and I can't rebuild these spines, can I? Okay, we got everyone here. You build virophages to infest the colonies, and they then spawn infested Terran.
Infested are closing in on a settlement to the north.
There's a bunch of them on the map in their normal places. We have to get all of them as fast as humanly possible with our little army.
Infested a settlement, sir, but we still need to destroy the structure there to stop it from spreading further.
We do have a Nidus connecting our bases. Oh, I thought I built a queen here. That's not good. I feel like I've been making some mistakes already. And we are getting attacked over here, but they're not going for my thing. That's very interesting. Oh, I just lost my tumor. That's not good. So the goal here is to grab all these settlements as fast as possible with the Hydras. And then I'll figure out what to do later.
I'm sorry, sir, but we've lost a second settlement to the Zerg.
I'm already starting to bank up a little bit of money, so I'm going to get a macro hatch going. But I need to be spending my gas on these infested virophages. They cost 250 gas apiece, which is pretty heavy. Let's see, a little attack wave over there. I got to be careful with the creep spread, otherwise I will lose it. I thought that was in a sneaky enough spot. It turns out that it was not, which is a little bit frustrating. And this mission is very hectic.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
There's just everything everywhere. From what I've seen of this mission so far, it is by far and away the hardest of the reversed missions. So I don't know if my commentary is going to be at all good today, because I'm going to be very busy trying to not die. But you know, sometimes that's just how you gotta play.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
Okay, let's now push up here and try not to lose. Well, that is all of the static defense on the map dead.
Overwhelmed another settlement.
And we're getting
There's
a little bit
stopping this thing.
overwhelmed here. Oh, it's because I forgot to move these. One thing worth noting is because I'm playing on the editor, I don't have any form
I don't care for that notion one bit.
of who's or what, sir, which is a pain. I don't remember what it's called. No resume from replay, which sucks. I'm going to try to use the infested to tank. We're going to blitz through these guys and then swing down here. Keep spreading creep everywhere that I possibly can for these Hydras and for the infested. Both of them get way more powerful as I do that. And those guys are causing me a bit of an issue. Spread creep. And get another macro dude. This seems clear. Did I drop a tumor here? Move and move. And then it looks like that whole area is clear, so we're going to start moving to the south and grabbing a virophage. Protoss wave coming from up here. Going to move the Hydras in to engage. Hydra seem pretty good in the early stages here. Oh man. Losing these tumors were really bad. Gotta be real careful.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
These early Protoss waves are pretty easy to deal with just the Hydras. However, I have a feeling that's not going to be the case later on.
The infestation's overwhelmed another settlement. There's no stopping this thing.
Yeah, look, they're already just everywhere on this map hitting me. Keep spreading the creep. If we could get the creep down there, that'd be really good. I'm going to try to bank up the infested and do one giant shove on the base in the south, the colonist one. These dudes. There's just little zealot force. Oh no! That's really bad. I didn't even notice those guys come in. That's pretty rough. Hydras are just, they're doing alright. They're kind of generically decent against everything. This area is clear, so I'm going to try to get a drone over there. It's going to be a bit of a rough journey. And then keep the creep flowing. So this is a very interesting mission design. The free unit thing can get a little bit tedious as time goes on, if anyone has played a lot of Stukov. There's a reason that his Diamondback prestige is his most popular. However, I do think it's fun every once in a while, you know. Oh, here comes a wave at the top again. Got a lot of prisms with it. Are we going to be able to take this? I did not mean to bring two guys here, but what you going to do? Not the end of the world. Oh gosh, that's a lot. I'm at 180 supply. And maybe I'll lose a little bit so that I can... There we go. Get this Virophage going.
The infested are heading to a settlement in the south.
I've banked a lot of these guys. I'm going to... Let's see if we can use the infested Marines to target down something high value, like a siege breaker.
They're relentless. They've got another settlement.
Nice. Now I think we can probably just trickle in and take out this base. Hopefully. That second siege breaker is pretty scary. Now we got it. At this point, Hydras are going to be on defense duty. The infested are going to be on attack because they don't cost anything to attack with, and that should be really helpful. Oops, making extra overlords, that's pretty bad. And at this point, I'm going to try to tech into a hive. I have a feeling Jim's going to be pretty difficult to bust. Having this base is actually going to be very nice. Just the extra money from it, assuming there's a mineral and gas geyser on it, which there is. Really strong.
All of the colony settlements have now been overrun, sir. They're all infested.
So we control everything. We're maxed out. Jim is in shambles. Let's take down these prisms if we can. Very nice. Oh, they're heading right to my colony. Well, let's burrow this and we can retake it if need be because we accidentally were there. Move that over to defend and get a hive. Oh, looks like it's gonna live. Nice. Well, the spreading creep is fairly difficult because the creep tumors all start in different areas, which is a bit weird. Oh, hello. That is a big attack wave, and I do not have a good creep spread here. Well, let's hope the infested are good enough, because I don't really want to spend my troops right now. Do I have you moving over here to build, and then this guy can be the gasaholic, and it looks like Hydras have to go north. I should have been using Niduses during this to transport my troops around. That is definitely the case. I would have been in much better situation if that were what I were doing. It's just so overwhelming at the start. I don't even know if I would have had the gas to do it. There. This is going to be saturated. Where's the creep? The creep must flow. So one thing about this mission that is worth paying attention to is that the Scourge has been heavily nerfed. As I said when I was introducing it, Scourge was completely busted. It was in fact the only viable way to play, and that has been fixed. Okay, we need to get tumors on both of these sides. That's more important than making larvae right now. Then I'm going to get a spire, and I think some broodlords will really help against Jim. I don't need a whole lot, but I do need some. Just to take out whatever siege breakers or whatever they have. And we're going to try to do wave tactics instead of sending them in a giant line. This attack wave is going to take out my base, isn't it? Maybe, maybe not. Thank you, Mr. Slappy. Oh, Mr. Slappy's going to defend me. I think these dropped off their cargo already. And these are getting split up a little bit. It does appear like we are not making any headroom here. Creep tumors are down, so I can keep the creep spread going again. Protoss fleet arrives in 55 seconds. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. There's just a sneaky prism here. What is going on? So there's extra prisms everywhere, it looks like. Oh no! Alright. Wave number 2 goes in. We're going to make some corruptors, and then we're making a greater spire. Protoss fleet arrives in 12, which means that I need to get up here for it. Hopefully we can fend these guys and the Protoss fleet in one fell swoop. I don't want to lose this base. I need the gas income. I'm not doing a great job at defending it, so I'm not really in a place to complain. Without the creep spread, those are not able to connect fast enough. Hopefully the broodlords will be helpful, but... Whoa! Alright. I built corruptors. Corruptors on the carriers. This is such a big attack. Are we even going to be able to take this down? Finish off the carriers. Then we can get all this stuff. Another Protoss fleet arrives in 58 seconds. I feel like I'm about to get broken. Unacceptable command. I wonder, corruption covers its target structure in goo. So if I put it on the bunkers, will the bunkers be able to fire? That might be a good use of my time right now. We're going to make corruptors. We're going to take these down. So, goo goo. And then pull back. Is it firing? I can't tell. So the attack is going to be down here. I think I need to pull all the infested to help me defend this time. I just don't quite have enough. A lot of my supplies and eggs right now. Oh, they did this again. Luckily, there's an aberration here. That's actually great. I think the infested marines are going to be pretty strong here. Oh, I don't want to lose these corruptors. Yeah, the corruptors were a bad choice. I'm going to burrow these. And I'm being attacked a little bit everywhere. Oh gosh, a lot of bit everywhere. That's not good. Holy crap. This is literally every single base being simultaneously attacked. How do I deal with that? Here, we got these lings. Oh, I'm trying to control click them, but it's not working. So I can't afford to lose these. Is area secure? What have I lost? Anything? No. And we got infested spawning speed upgrade, which is great. Solendus arrives in 1 minute. Oh gosh. That's not going to be good. So we're going to have to pull everything for Solendus. No doubt about it. That's alive. This is still under threat. This area needs to be cleaned up. See what I can do. Jim only has $700 left, actually. He's kind of getting bled dry. If I can survive, this will actually be okay. I can't kill any of these buildings, though. They're insanely well fortified. Okay, where am I being attacked? Nowhere, it looks like. Right up here, it looks like. Comes the big 50 seconds. Oh, I'm scared. Not being able to build spores is so painful. I'm going to start rallying my forces up here. We're going full defense mode against this. I assume Selendis is the death wave. And if I can hold on to that, then I'll have my shot. Maybe to break Jim, I need to go bowling. Bowling seems pretty good. Okay, show me what you got, Selendis. Oh, jeez. My goodness. So it is worth mentioning that the previous way that you had to play this was camp everything with Selendis, or camp everything with Infested Terran. Or, I'm so sorry. You gotta camp with something, I'm not entirely sure with what. You have to camp everything with the powerful Scourge. However, because the Scourge has been nerfed, also the enemies are invulnerable while warping in. And those two things combined remove that from being viable anymore, which I think is good. I think that any strategy that requires you to know all the spawning positions off the top of your head tends to not be a great way to do difficulty. Are you kidding? Are we even busting Jim? It's got a lot of stuff in there. Well, Selendis is gonna die. Being attacked on this side, we can take it down. Then we have to head back over here and actually grab my base. Jim's money's actually starting to go up. He was poorer a moment ago. That's very bad. This mission does not let up. That is one thing that I have noticed in a very painful way. The amount of damage the enemy puts out is insane. Okay, so we clear here, and then we grab this. I'm starting to run out of minerals and gas, which makes me think that I am going to lose this one. And here comes a big death lead again. Okay, Infested Terran, come help defend. These guys deal with this. Is there a prism here? There is not. This area is dead, so I'm going to have to rebuild it.
Indicate that settlement is now clean, sir.
Okay, the Void Rays are getting distracted, the Carriers are getting distracted. This is giving my Hydras a chance to deal as much damage as possible. Now we're going to have to stutter step forward. I killed my own Zergling. Rest in peace, Zergle. And safe. Well, dead, but besides that, safe. I have workers. I only have 27 workers. That's part of why I'm having such a hard time. I have no money.
Infested or heading to a settlement in the south.
Sending the Infested up here to help defend, and then we're going to try to crush Jim again, I guess.
The infestation's overwhelmed another settlement. There's no stopping this thing.
Oh, Jim. How much money do you have, my friend? Infinity? Yeah, infinity. Jimfinity. Infested forward, Hydra's in the back. I don't even know where that guy came from. This is definitely one of those that you're constantly just putting out fires. There's no way to reliably figure out what's going to happen where. And that's tough to deal with. Okay, Infested, let's go try to win. I'm going to send the Hydras to try to bust as well, because I seem to be running out of ability. I don't have vision of this high ground, which is Doom. Where is an Overlord? Right here. How are these not dead? I've sent a bunch of Zerglings over there. Oh, because this side... gonna try to snipe this guy. Pull back. But another Protoss fleet is coming. I have 14 units. My supply is gone. Hooey. I cannot figure out how to make progress against these forces, nor can I figure out how to take this base. Like, I don't know where these units came from.
Sir,
I don't see any prisms.
Hansen has locked herself
That's very, very annoying.
alone. She's desperate to save her people. I'm worried about what she might do.
Can I recover? Where did these come from? There's... This is really oh, they have warp prisms constantly warping in their main base that I can't contest. Oh, that sucks. Well then. Are the infested good enough to actually beat these on their own? They don't have +3 attack, and neither do my Hydras, and it looks like by the fact that there's no upgrades remaining that I'm never going to get +3 attack. Which is a huge loss. I didn't know that going into this. I'm going to start morphing Scourge. I know they're not great, but I don't have minerals for anything else. I'm making no progress here. They have infinite stuff. There's multiple attack waves at the same time.
Infested or heading to a settlement in the south.
And worst of all, I don't know what I did wrong. I don't really know how to bust Jim. It's not even a, like, you have to have this sort of army. It's like, how do I ever have time? The Protoss is constantly in my face with these huge armies that I just can't kill. Not efficiently, at least. Yeah, so infested lost, I'm dead over here, I am dead over here, and that's going to be game. Let's give it another shot. Oh, I'm starting to get allergies in my eye. I've been having some really bad allergy issues in the last couple days. My eyes have just been really, really irritated. I hope it goes away. It's weird because usually I get that in the fall. Or, sorry, it is the fall. I get that in the spring.
Stay sharp.
And it's almost October.
Last thing I need is more people getting infested.
Okay.
They infest Marines too.
The lack of static defense is really killer
My
here.
orders still stand. Shouldn't be a problem for you though, Tychus.
Move the Hunter Killer into the front because he tanks better, and I'm having a really hard time seeing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go... Oh, this one you can capture... I'm so sorry. I want to capture at the 0 second mark. But I'm having a hard time because I'm microing real life as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, Virophage, there we go. Workers, these there, these here.
Stay sharp.
Where's my
I want anyone that
army?
leaves the ship wearing a suit. Last thing I need is more people
Put
getting
this in a
infested.
defensive position, Hunter Killer in the front.
Too, brother.
My orders still stand.
Okay, let's defend.
Shouldn't be a problem for you though, Tychus.
Sir, the infested are closing in on
So there used to be an
settlement
Ultralisk in this, but now it's 5 Hydras
Sir,
instead of
fully infested a settlement, sir.
an Ultra
We
and
still
2
need to
Hydras?
destroy
I'm
the
not
structure
sure
there to
which is
stop it
better.
from spreading further.
I definitely feel like this first attack wave is significantly stronger with just the Hydras. Okay. Here comes the Protoss attack wave. Let's try to send these infested over here to clear. Try not to lose my creep tumor this time, because that was definitely a huge loss. If I had better creep spread at the beginning, maybe I could have cascaded out of control more quickly. That definitely seems to be the goal of the day. Has that area been cleared? Not quite. Actually, not at all. Gotta send the Hydras down there. And this is going to go sideways this time while this goes down. So one of the new things that was added was the defenses at these objectives were massively buffed, and I'm feeling that pain as well. You need to be hotkeyed. It used to just be a couple Marines, and now it's like tanks and bunkers and all that kind of stuff. So spam taking the objectives is harder. But the roaming attacks early on are nerfed. They used to be about twice as big. So it kind of evens out. I'm going to try mutas this time. Because I wasn't a big fan of the way that it felt to go with the other stuff, though having the gas for mutas is going to be very tough.
Is being infested by the Zerg.
Also, these virophages do cost 4 supply apiece, which means that if I am getting 6 of them, that is
Sorry, sir, but we've lost a second
24 supply. Which is a pretty big loss. It is definitely worth mentioning. I like having this cross area dealt with, and it looks like I cannot really afford what's going on. Oh, barely saved it. I need that macro hatch. Lings are cheap.
Infested Marines? Oh, hell, Jimmy, I don't care for that notion one bit.
So we go Virophage and
Another settlement
Virophage.
is coming under attack.
I think mutas will be better than corruptors because corruptors get wrecked by Void Rays.
Damn, they're relentless. They've got another settlement.
I'm trying to do my best with injects, but injects are just a really hard thing to get going properly when you're not a Zerg player, you know? I'm sure everybody
Another settlement
knows.
is being infested
Even
by
the Zerg
Zerg.
players know that injecting is hard when you're not used to it. Though they'll laugh at you for it. This tumor
Infestation's
died
overwhelmed
somehow.
another settlement.
We're gonna have to
There's no
send
stopping
Johnny a
this thing.
replacement tumor. And get a replacement tumor down here as well.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
So what I would like to do is kill that siege breaker really quickly. But I actually don't have any anti-air because I've been trying to buy the Spire and I have no
Overwhelmed
money
another
for
settlement.
it.
There's no stopping this thing.
Am I going to die to this airwave? That is something I was not prepared for. One of my queens died. Oh, managing these troops is so hard. Swim up this way. You're safe. Hey, she made it. I believe that it's anti-armor, right? Yes. Very, very carefully. Where is my... I guess I don't have a queen here. Oh, hello. There's a big attack wave heading this direction. It's got... Oh yeah, there's 3 different players that are attacking in this direction. That's part of the problem. Muta count's gotten up to 10, which is pretty darn good. I can use this creep tumor to move this way. And that's going to really open things up for me. Those do not have Ripwave missiles, which is great. And then we dive right here, I guess. Perdition. And we're going to try to snipe that Siege Breaker again. He seems to be the most important unit. Oh gosh, the Protoss is up there again. Just go. Now we're going to pull out and just hope the Infestor are good enough on their own while we defend and hopefully not lose mutas. But I can't promise that's what's going to happen. I really like the mutiling style. I'm not sure that it's good on this mission. Oh, a lost tank. Even better than finding a lost Viking. Run. Meredith, run! Mutas aren't doing great. Interesting. Okay. Kind of lacking DPS, the mutas are. I was hoping they'd be able to ball up really well, but hitting that critical mass is tough when you're working on 2 bases worth of income. I didn't think about that. And, you know, you gotta spend all your money on these. This looks like a siege breaker I could potentially snipe. I'm gonna give it a go. And we're being attacked up north again. There we go. So hopefully the infested can deal with here. I don't even know what this is. Why? Sure. Good old siege and tank.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Let's try to execute. Are they targeting my low HP guys? Yes, they are. Brutal AI is in fact active. And there's a super force under there. But it is a super force that cannot hit air.
Our forces are under attack.
Now we're heading back north. If Mutal Ling isn't fast enough to deal with all these, I don't know what is. Oh, hello. Because I definitely just wasn't in proper position a lot of the time when I was dealing with stuff earlier. So I was taking bad fights as a result. This is the fastest composition in the game. And it's still not really getting to its target in a timely manner. Unit count's down to 10. Maybe infestors for, like, infested Terran spam? I mean, it is the infested Terran map, right? I wonder if there's any value to that idea. Probably not. Like, Infestor Ling could be good. Fungal Growth is a heck of an ability if I can use it correctly. Yellow base seems to be hanging on very well. I don't look like I'm making any progress there. But where'd those come from? Ah, here I go. How many mutas? 10? Feels like the common number. I can't really get it higher than that.
Our forces are under attack.
So we'll get on top of these. The attack wave is being there. Still making no progress. Let's see if we can target this down. That might be what we need to do. The infested seem to need a lot of babysitting. And these do not kill the prisms fast. Is that 3? Did that say it was 333? That is a very beefy prism. Especially because I believe that I'm still at +1. Yeah. How are you doing, Jim? You have +1 attack, that's it. Alright, I'm making infestors. They should have upgrades available. Yep. I think they have them all. Let's give it a hope. Now, which side are they spawning on? I actually lost track. I think it's top. I could have sworn I sent a drone over here. He probably died to that Protoss attack wave, huh? This must be so painful to watch. I'm sure that I'm playing absolutely dreadfully. But man, this mission is hard, guys. Oh no, that's the big firebat wave. Here. How do you fungal growth? You don't, because pathogen glands is not upgraded for whatever reason. Oh, I didn't know that. Infested Terrans go.
The infested are heading to a settlement in the south.
Those suck. What other options do I have to hit air? Queens?
Damn, they're relentless. They've got another settlement.
But how would Queens... The problem is I'm being hit in like a bunch of areas at once. So something slow like the queen. Maybe queen. No, but okay. I'll try queens. I don't like it. I don't really have an option at this point. I think I have the beginning going pretty decently.
Stay sharp. I want anyone that leaves the ship wearing a suit. Last thing
I need to
think
get a
is
Nidus worm
infested.
They infest
and then try to
Marines
pop
too,
out of the
brother.
Nidus worm
My orders still
very,
stand.
very quickly. I hate these errors.
Problem with you, though, Tom.
I think that if I could resume from replay, this
Sir,
would be very
infested
doable,
or
but
closing in on
because I am
settlement to
in
the
the editor, I can't. So I'm kind of
Zerg have
stuck.
fully infested a settlement, sir. But we still need to destroy the structure there to stop it from spreading further.
So what would go with the queens? Something that costs a lot of gas? Maybe this is how I get to Broodlords. I feel like if I can get to Broodlords, they'll be really good. And if I can't, then that sucks.
Unacceptable command.
Because the siege pushing style's ridiculously strong when you can actually get it going. Oh, I didn't see that was at low HP. I messed up.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
Once again, it's just a thing of you gotta multitask forever at all points in time on this mission, and if you don't, you die.
I'm sorry, sir. But we've lost a second settlement to the Zerg.
This area is having a hard time for the opponent. The mass queen spam at the beginning would also give me the ability to get these virophages without spending my precious gas, because it won't be that precious. It'll still be gas expenditure, and I can keep these few stack defense structures I'm allowed alive. I like this idea.
Sir, another settlement
It
is
kind of
being
feels like
infested by
it's
the Zerg.
against... I don't know. I've always felt like spamming mass queens is wrong in some way, but at the end of the day, you either win or you lose, and it's your job to
Got
win.
another settlement.
I'm under attack.
Okay, I would like one tumor going this way, that way, and one tumor going up to join my friends together. Creep, creep.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
That's number 4. We're about to get number 5. And then I'm going to ignore number 6 for a while. I think it doesn't seem to have a whole lot of value.
The infestation's overwhelmed another settlement.
And it's
There's
very
no
difficult to
stopping this
reach.
Our forces are under attack.
Instead, I'm going to try to keep everything alive.
Forces are under attack.
Oh. We want an infestation pit and a Nidus worm.
Marines? Oh, hell, Jimmy, I don't care for that notion one bit.
So then what do we have going on? Just a lot of defenses. I feel like my creep spread has been pretty abysmal here. I haven't even touched that tumor yet.
A creep.
Which is ironic because I'm going Mass Queen. So then we need to hotkey this. How do you manage queens? I guess I don't really need injecting because I'm going queens, ironically enough. All my minerals are being spent that way, so I might as well get them onto the map. Just moving about and dropping tumors.
Unacceptable.
I don't know about this.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
Let's get a hive, and we're going to start nidusing up all these places.
Forces are under attack.
Transfuse his teeth.
Damn, they're relentless.
I'm telling
Got
myself that,
another
not you.
settlement.
And I can't rally them into the hatch either. Hello. I think we're going to be able to hold that. And we're just going to infinite transfuse. Get the spire so I can get the greater spire.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Area secure. And going for the final infestation point while this is happening. This does feel pretty strong right now, I think, but I often feel pretty strong at the beginning. Hey, drop a tumor.
Unacceptable command.
This goes up here. Oh, jeez. That one always gets me.
Under attack.
That area is secure. Queen. I think I can afford more queen production.
Under attack.
Don't lose these. Drop the complimentary creep tumor. You look great today, Grant. Thank you, complimentary creep tumor. It's not quite what I meant, but I'll take it. And then I need to remember that I have these Nidus worms, because I'm not making proper use out of them. Could have sworn I had a guy that was going over there to build that. I guess the medic killed it. As you do. And then it's time to start the siege pushing with the infested. This time, hopefully, with Broodlord support. So what do we got? We got a Greater Spire on the way. We can keep the Niduses a-flowing. Don't let me leave this base, guys. If I leave this base outside of a Nidus, then get mad at me.
The infested are heading to a settlement in the south.
Oh, yeah.
The infestation's overwhelmed another
Nice Void
settlement.
Race.
There's no stopping this thing.
Oh, they were targeting one in the back. I didn't see that. That was actually kind of clever by the AI. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was pretty strong. Then we can push here. Push here. Let's get one more and say that 5 Corruptors is correct. Why? Because arbitrary numbers are great. Ignore the fact that I left... Where are my queens? Oh, I unhockeyed all of them because I tried to use F2, which doesn't work with queens. The real downside of playing Zerg.
Now been overrun, sir. They're all infested.
He's going to head this way. These bad boys over here. And the queens are going to stop this tomfoolery. This is the first time I felt like I've had money to play with, so that is a huge benefit to this strategy already. And of course, by play with, I mean turn into Broodlords. 33 seconds for the next attack wave. Oh god. Oh, these queens are not going to have a good life. Oh no. Siege tanks are quite the unit. I gotta pull back. This is no place for a good queen.
Under attack.
I'm just gonna attack over here and hope it works out. I can get all these into here and then...
Under attack.
Do.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm getting some more Broodlords. These are working out great. Wow, this is infinitely easier with the queens. So, weirdly enough, the mobile style on this mission was wrong. And Broodlords Ahoy is definitely correct. Even if we have to listen to the Nidus sound every 10 seconds. So I'm going to try to get everything Nidus'd up for defense later, because there is that super wave that comes and gets me. Then if I remember, there were a bunch of guys at the top that were up to no good. A bunch of Vikings that were defending up here on the ground. So I'm going to try to push with the Broodlords against Jim's base from below instead. Even though it's a scarier choke point. lose queens to perdition turrets. Okay, yellow is dead. Jim has $2,600, which is a lot of money. And broodlords are starting to get hit. However, queens, oh queens everywhere. That's not like a song or saying, so I don't know where that was going. I don't know, it might be a British thing. They like the queen, right? Good old Lizzie, everyone's BFF. I don't know how true this is. If you are British, please tell me in the comments if you are BFFs with the queen or not. And if not, why not? Did you scorn her? We're going to morph a bunch of broods right here and then try to do the brood slow push after dealing with this. So we're going to pop a knight. Hey, look, a Nidus. Well, whatever. Where are these guys? They're on their way. This is insane. So this is the death wave that killed me last time. Let's see how it does this time while I have 20 supply across the map. I have a feeling it will not be killing me, even if it does a lot of damage.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, oh. Hey, don't do that. Okay, it's still doing a lot. I'll pull back to the static defense to help out a little bit. I was just waiting for these +2 missile attacks for my queens. Okay, area clear. Then we start popping these out, and we're going to transfuse to the best of our ability. And continue the production. Has Jim been broken? James Raynor? Jimathan Blades? Oh gosh, I'm out of transfuses. This could be the end. And there's a Protoss Death Fleet. Oh no, it's not working, boys. Maybe it is. Are we base trading? Are we base trading? I like base trading, it's fun. Okay. Ladies, into your hole. Keep going. Keep your gentlemen broodlords healed up.
That settlement is now clean, sir.
Why does Matt get all the credit? Or Matt give Jim all the credit? Jim didn't do anything. It was all Celendis. Speaking of which, she arrives soon, which does say to me that I gotta end this. Oh goodness, this is the being attacked by everything part as well. But I think we've got him. What do I want to build in mass? Probably Hydras and rally them in. They're going to try to take down all of these areas.
Settlement has been cleared of Zerg biosignatures. Well
Oh, that
done,
could be
sir.
the end of my infested Terran.
Sir, Stedman says Dr. Hansen has locked herself in the lab, alone.
How
She's
many?
desperate to
I only have
save
3 of the locations
people. Worried
left.
about what she might do.
We have gotten them on both sides, though.
There's no sign of the infestation left at that settlement, sir. Good job, sir.
Oh, that's my main.
Picking up 2 more concentrations of Zerg biosignatures.
This is going to be really close. Oh, no. That is a lot of Protoss, and Celendis is inbound in a minute. I will die the moment that she decides that I die. Come on, boys. Come on. Just get everything out. We got some more Hydras for the Nidus.
Commander, do something. My people are dying out there.
Oh, my goodness.
Sure are some ugly suckers down here.
Did we do it?
Get out of there, sir.
Come on.
Hell, and I thought we was gonna play poker with them.
This mission's hard, man. Woo! That was truly a rough one. Well, we did it. really, that was pretty fun. I mean, I like this way better than the previous version. I didn't play the previous version a whole lot, but it was definitely like super turtley. This is, they attack so much. It's insane. Oh, goodness. Well, next mission is going to be the second of the Protoss missions, which will be really fun. The one where we get to play as Mar.